Hi everyone, welcome to Mantra Flow Tarot. Tonight I am going to be doing a reading for our Capricorn friends. This is going to be a reading specifically for couples for the month of October of 2016. For those of you who are interested in having a private reading, I could be reached at mantraflowtarot@gmail.com. Okay, the first card is the King of Pentacles. And this card represents what you're bringing into the relationship. The King of Pentacles is a very strong person. This person is financially stable. The King of Pentacles I describe the King of Pentacles as a conservative person. This type of person, family and work come first. This person is very helpful. This is the type of person that you want to ask for help. Okay. The next card is the Eight of Cups. And this represents where you are right now in the relationship. And what this card is telling me is that the current state that you're in isn't making you very happy, and you're contemplating whether or not you want to move out or not. However, you're on the fence about it. It's like you have two paths you can go on. One where you could start a new life, and the other where you could stay where you are. However, if you stay where you are, you're not very happy. However, if leaving isn't an option right now, you need to really sit down with your partner and talk about what type of things need to be worked out in order for you to be happy. I would also recommend like maybe you guys finding some new hobbies together, or maybe even some by yourself, just to change things up, just to change those energies within you, and just to try something new. Also, what this card tells me, did you often feel suffocated by your partner? There's a suffocation factor that I'm getting from this too. Yeah, you have two paths you can go on. One where you're feeling like you need to walk away. The other where if you're not feeling like you can walk away, you need to really sit down with your partner and hash out the issues that you're having, explaining what needs are being met and what needs aren't, so you guys can figure out a way so that you can both be happy. Because if you're not happy, it's really not fair for you to continue with your partner, because that's not going to make your partner happy either, okay? So the next card is the Three of Pentacles, and this represents what you want from this relationship. However, the Three of Pentacles was reversed. So the Three of Pentacles in general, as you can see, there's people working on something. And I want you to think of it as these people are working towards a future. They're working on projects. They're working as a family. There's a lot of love associated with the Three of Pentacles, okay? However, since it's reversed, what it tells me is that things aren't developing the way that you had imagined. This might also mean that you are feeling neglected. And again, I'm going to go back to the need for you guys to sit down and talk, to work these out so you guys can make a decision whether to move forward. Well, either way, it seems like you guys are going to move forward, but you need to decide if you're going to move forward together or apart, okay? It touches back on this, this card. The next card is the Ace of Swords. And this represents what your partner is bringing into the relationship. Now, what this card is telling me is whenever I see an Ace of Swords, I always think of a fresh start. An ace in general, whenever I see an ace in a deck, I always think of a fresh start. Swords represent a lot of mental energy. This person is a thinker. So, but what else this card represents is this tells me that maybe your partner has had some disappointments as far as relationships go. And I think that it's actually taken a lot of courage for this person to consider taking on a new relationship with you. This person really wants to take your needs into consideration and really wants to have a life with you. So with that said, if you decide you want to stay where you are and work things out, I really think this person's going to be agreeable to it. The next card is the Temperance, which represents what your partner is getting out of this relationship. And as you can see, it is reversed. So what this is telling me, and by the way, this is Major Arcana, so we want to pay attention to our Major Arcana cards. The Major Arcana generally indicates an event or some serious emotion, and in this case, it's serious emotion. What this is telling me is that this person is confused. He or she's not really sure what's happening in this relationship. This person feels like they're giving you a lot of love and catering to your needs. However, this person feels like, they feel that you're at a crossroads, that you don't know what to do, whether or not you want to stay. And this person, maybe I could see this person having outbursts of love. I love you. Why can't we work this out? And I think that touches back on that suffocation that we were talking about. This also makes me wonder if this relationship was rushed into, maybe a little too fast. You got too serious too fast without really knowing each other. Just remember, you guys, a good relationship needs to have a good foundation for you guys to move forward. I know it's really easy to rush into something, especially when there's heavy emotions, but sometimes when we rush into things without really knowing each other, that's when we have these types of problems. I'm really getting that this person wants to work things out, though. That's what these cards are telling me. Okay, this is the Three of Swords, and this represents what your partner wants from you. And what this card is telling me, as you can see, the swords are through the heart, that this person is in a lot of pain. This person wanted to work, wants to be with you and cares for you, but it feels the weight. It feels like this person knows that you're not happy and they're having a hard time dealing with it. They're not really sure how to deal with it. However, 3 also, this could be a promise of a new beginning. So I really think it's up to you to decide whether or not do you want to move forward or not and have a new beginning with this person, or you guys start over and have a new beginning with other people or on your own. Okay. This card represents how you see your partner, and this is the Four of Wands, or excuse me, the Six of Wands. And what this is telling me is that you do have a really high opinion of your partner. Okay, and I think this is probably why And I think this is probably why that you're so confused as to whether or not you want to stay or go. I really think that if you guys sit down and discuss things, that there's a strong chance that you guys could work things out. I think that, that one of the things that scares you is how serious this relationship is. I mean, this relationship could, I think your partner would really like to, move forward towards marriage. And I think that's something that you're on the fence again. Again, I think we just need to go back to the basics and talk it out and see where you guys stand and figure out what you want to do. Center yourself, maybe meditate to work through some of these feelings. Okay, the next card represents what your partner wants from this relationship. And as you can see, it was reversed. This is the Four of Swords. As you can see, there are roses and stuff on it. This person wants to work things out with you. However, this person is having a really hard time with this indecision as to where the future can go. I really feel like the path of this relationship really depends on you to determine where it goes. This person is a thinker, and some might describe this person as an overthinker. This person has a lot of swords associated with him or her. This person this person can probably beats themselves up with their thoughts. This person's really hard on himself, and this is really taking a toll on your partner, this indecision and not knowing where this relationship is going. Okay, the next card represents where the relationship will go, and this is the Page of Swords. As you can see, it's reversed. The Page of Swords, more swords, just to point out, lots of swords associated with this reading, you guys, which represents a lot of mental energy. So the Page of Swords is a free spirit who loves to have fun. However, since it was reversed, what that tells me is that there is a lot of doubt here. So what I see happening is you have some decisions that need to be made, whether or not you are going to stay in this relationship and work things out, or you're going to go your own way. If you decide to stay, I would really talk things out and figure out where you guys stand, because I really feel... But if this relationship isn't something that you're going to be happy in, I don't think you should waste this other individual's time. This other individual is in a lot of pain dealing with this uncertainty. This person wants to be with you and work things out, and this person feels how unhappy you are and how you're struggling with this stuff. So I would really sit down, figure out what you guys want. If this isn't the relationship that you're willing to invest in, I would try and get out as soon as possible to spare this individual pain, because this person is really beating him or herself up over this situation. So with that said, let's go to my go-to stones. Fluorite, to help aid in communication and to open up your heart and your throat chakras. This will aid in communication and help balance emotions. When you think of fluoride, I want you to think of waves in the ocean and think of fluoride as the mechanism to calm the waves after a storm. Let's work with rose quartz to work with the heart chakra to help open the chakra, so that you can help receive love, so you can help give love, and also so you can work on some self-love. There's a lot of pain that's going on here. I would work closely with smoky quartz. This will help repel the negative energy. It'll also work like a sponge, so you want to make sure that you cleanse your minerals regularly. They don't mean to collect all the negativity, they just want to spare you from it, so it's really important that you cleanse your minerals. Since your partner is dealing with some pain and he or she's probably had some, trouble in past relationships, he or she should work with some moldavite, or excuse me, malachite, to help work through hardships in the past so that this individual can move forward. Okay? I hope you enjoyed your reading. If you guys are interested in having a private reading, please email me at mantraflowtarot@gmail.com. I hope you guys have a great night. Thanks. Bye.